What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. It is week 11 NFL picks and predictions. Let's get into these games. I'm going to give you all my picks and predictions for all the games. Give you a quick recap of last week's final plays and get you in and out of here, all right? Please like, comment, subscribe. Give me your favorite teams, your favorite plays. Tell me how you think the next few weeks are going to go, all right? Let's get right into this week's games. First up, we got Thursday Night Football. We have the Washington Commanders going to Philadelphia, play the Philadelphia Eagles. Philadelphia Eagles are -4. Total sitting around 48.5. This game probably won't be a final play. I'm leaning towards the Commanders +4 or even get the win. But I'm not sure. I keep going back and forth. But I am going to lean Commanders +4 or even money line. It probably won't be a final play. The total sitting around 48.5. I would lean over 48.5. I do think both these teams could put up quite a few points. I can see this game going probably like 33-30. Commanders get the win, surprisingly, by a field goal. Or 33-30. Eagles get the win. That's the way I see it going. That'll be my pick. Won't be a final play. Next game, going to the Sunday games. First up, we got the Baltimore Ravens going to Pittsburgh. Play the Pittsburgh Steelers. Baltimore Ravens are -3. The total sitting around 47.5. This game is probably going to be a final play. I do like the Ravens in this spot. I do think they're going to put a whooping on the Steelers. I do think Baltimore plays out of their mind. I think Baltimore gets probably like 41. Steelers get 20. I think Baltimore comes to play. I like Baltimore -3. I'd probably even do Baltimore -7. Totals sitting around 47.5. I'm going to lean over 47.5. Just like I said, I think Baltimore gets to 40 and Pittsburgh gets to 20. Easily gets you over to 47.5. Those will probably be a final play. I really like Baltimore in this spot. That's the way I'm leaning. Next game, we got Jacksonville Jaguars. Go to Detroit, play Detroit Lions. Detroit is -14. That's a huge spread. And the total sitting around 46.5. It probably won't be a final play, but I'm leaning Jacksonville +14. That's just a big spread. I can see it happening, but I don't know. It's too big for me to put as a final play. Detroit is most likely going to win, but by 14 points is a lot. I can see it happening, but I'm not gonna put it as a final play. I lean Jaguars +14. Total is 46.5. I'm going to lean under 46.5. I think it lands around 44, 43. I can see Detroit getting 27 or 30 points, and Jaguars maybe get 13. That's the way I lean. It probably won't be a final play. Next game, we got the LA Rams traveling to New England, play New England Patriots. The Rams are -5. The total is 43.5. Probably won't be a final play, but I am leaning towards, I keep going back and forth. I'm going to lean Patriots +5. Total is 43.5. I'm going to lean under 43.5. Think it might be a low scoring game. I can see it going 23-20. Stays right under 43.5. That's the way I lean. It won't be a final play. But yeah, I'll take Patriots +5 and under 43.5. Won't be a final play. Next game, you got the Cleveland Browns going to New Orleans, play New Orleans Saints. New Orleans -1. The total is 44.5. This game, probably gonna stay away from it. Won't be a final play. I'm gonna lean Browns on the money line. I think they might be able to get a win, but it won't be a final play. I'll lean Browns money line and under 44.5. That'll be my lean. It won't be a final play. Next game, we got the Indianapolis Colts going to New York to play New York Jets. Jets are -4. The total sitting around 43.5. This game, it probably won't be a final play. I keep going back and forth on this game. The Jets were just atrocious last week against the Cardinals. Yeah, The Jets were atrocious against the Cardinals last week, so I'm going to lean Colts +4, and I think they're over 43.5. I see this game going like 27-24. Colts get the win. That's the way I lean. Probably won't be a final play. Keep going back and forth on it, but I lean Colts +4 and over 43.5. Won't be a final play. Next game, the Minnesota Vikings going to Tennessee to play the Tennessee Titans. Vikings are -6. The total is sitting 39.5. This game, I'm going to lean towards Minnesota to get the win, -6. I'm going to lean over 39.5. I think the total probably will be a final play. I do think it gets to over 39.5. I think the Vikings come to play. I think the Vikings could get to 30. Titans get to 13, 14. That's the way I lean. It might be a final play, but I'm taking the Vikings -6. Total over 39.5. The total will probably be a final play. Next game, you got the Oakland Raiders going to Miami to play the Miami Dolphins. Dolphins are -7. Total sitting around 44.5. This game probably won't be a final play. I'm going to lean towards the Dolphins -7. I'm going to lean under 44.5. It probably won't be a final play. That's the way I lean. The next game, Green Bay Packers going to Chicago, play Chicago Bears. Green Bay is -5. Total is sitting around 40.5. This game, I'm going to lean Packers -5. I'm going to lean over 40.5. It might be a final play. I like the Packers in the spot. The Bears are just, sorry Bears fans, but the Bears are getting beat up, man. The Bears lost to the Patriots last week. It's just crazy. They had a terrible game against the Patriots, all teams, man. Yeah, I'm leaning towards the Packers -5. That might be a final play, and over 40.5. That's the way I lean. Next game, got the Atlanta Falcons going to Denver, play the Denver Broncos. Broncos are -2.5. The total sitting around 44.5. This game, right now, Cousins is listed as questionable, so I'm not sure if he's playing or not. I hope he does. I'm not sure. Probably going to stay away from it, but I would lean Falcons +2.5, and I lean either. They might even win the game. So, but if Kirk Cousins doesn't play, that changes things, but it probably won't be a final play. But I do lean Falcons +2.5 or even money line. Total is 44.5. If Cousins plays, I'm going over 44.5. If not, go the other way. But that's the way I lean. It probably won't be a final play. Just keep an eye on the injury report. Next game, you got the Seattle Seahawks going to San Francisco to play the San Francisco 49ers. San Francisco is -6.5. The total's sitting around 48.5. This game, Christian McCaffrey's back. Looks to run the game again. He's back. I'm going to lean 49ers -6.5. I think the Seahawks might have some trouble in this game. The 49ers are, I think, getting better. I think they come to play. Give me 49ers -6.5. And I'll take over 48.5. I think both teams could put up quite a few points, but I do think Seattle gets it done. I mean, the 49ers get it done. 49ers -6.5. It might be a final play. Still thinking about it. Next game. I think this is going to be the game of the night. Should be a good game. It should be a good game. We'll see. Kansas City Chiefs going to Buffalo to play the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo is -2. Total sitting around 45.5. This game, man, are the Bills going to give the Chiefs their first loss? They could. They definitely could. I can see that happening. But I don't know. It's Patrick Mahomes and company. So it's going to be a good game, I think. I keep going back and forth. It probably won't be a final play. But I'm going to lean. I'm going to lean Bills -2. Under 45.5. I think it's a tight game, low-scoring game. I see this game going like 23-20. That's the way I lean. Bills get it done. Probably won't be a final play. And then the Sunday night game, you have Cincinnati Bengals taking on the LA Chargers in LA. Chargers are -1.5. Total sitting around 47.5. This game, probably going to be a final play. I like the Bengals in this spot. Man, I think they're going to be surprising in this game. Give me the Bengals +1.5 or even money line. I'll leave Bengals money line. It's probably going to be a final play. I like the Bengals in this spot. Man, Jamar Chase went off last week. Man, dude had, I think it was 3 touchdowns. Dude went off. Total's 47.5. I'll lean over 47.5. I think both teams could put up quite a few points. That probably won't be a final play, but I'm definitely liking the Bengals money line spot. Last game of the week, Monday Night Football. You got the Houston Texans going to Dallas to play Dallas Cowboys. Texans are -7.5. The total sitting around 42.5. This game, Dak Prescott's out. I think it's Cooper Rush for the Cowboys or Trey Lance. I think it's Cooper Rush. I don't know if Trey Lance, they're going to throw Trey Lance in there just yet. CJ Stroud, I think he's going to have a bounce back game. Nico Collins is looking to come back. I think he plays this week, so I see Nico Collins probably putting up 2 touchdowns. So I'm going to lean Texans -7.5, and I'm going to lean over 42.5. It probably won't be a final play. Actually, switch that. I'm going to lean under 42.5. I see the Texans putting up 28 points, 30 points maybe. Cowboys put up 10. I think it lands around 40. That'll be my lean. It probably won't be a final play, but I'm leaning Texans -7.5. Totals under 42.5. That's the way I lean. That's all the games for this week, week 11. My final plays will be in the comments below. I'm still thinking about it, but they will be in the comments below for sure. Let me give you a quick recap of week 10 NFL plays. I believe my week 10 plays, if I remember correctly, we went, hold on 1 second, let me look it up. 1 second. Week 10. Alright, so I believe, let me see, we had last week, week 10, 1, 2, I think we went 2-4 or 3-3 last week. I can't remember. I'll put it up over on X, Twitter for sure. But man, last week's games were pretty crazy. Cardinals, they're on a bye this week, so they're resting this week. But last week, man, Cardinals beat the Jets big time. Man, that hit that Kyler Murray took, that was a scary hit. He hit him pretty hard. Holy cow, dude got hit. But he got right back up, man. Kyler Murray's beast. We had the Commanders. That Commanders game was wild. That was a tough game. The Commanders almost had it, but they didn't get that first down, which is wild at the end. The Panthers were able to cover last week. We had the Panthers +6.5. They ended up winning the game outright last week against the Giants. We'll take that. The Cowboys-Eagles games, I had the total over 43.5. I think it just stayed right under, so that was a loss. And then we had the Rams -1. 1 sec. Did they win last week? I can't remember. Why am I forgetting if they won last week? I don't think they did. I think they got beat. Oh, sorry. 1 sec. Let me check. Rams. Yeah, they got beat last week against Dolphins. Didn't see that coming. It is what it is. We take the wins with the losses and the losses with the wins, and we keep grinding, all right? So I'm going to put my final plays for this week in the comments below. Come ride with me. Come check out my picks. I'm all ears. Give me your favorite plays. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.